That's right, none of that unreliable technology, just a good old human driver.
The Simpsons predictions for 2024. Be prepared. Have you ever wondered what the future holds? Will flying cars become a reality? Will we finally discover intelligent alien life? While we may not have all the answers, there's one source that seems to have a knack for predicting what's to come: The Simpsons. That's right, the beloved animated sitcom that's been entertaining audiences for over 30 years has made some startlingly accurate predictions about everything from technology to politics. And now, as we approach the year 2024, the show's creators have teased that they have even more surprises in store. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride as we explore The Simpsons predictions for 2024 and beyond. Trust us, you won't want to miss this.
Oh, blast. Go to plan B.
Number 1. Smartwatches taking over. In the episode named Lisa's Wedding, Lisa Simpson is seen wearing a smartwatch that can do everything from making calls to tracking her health. This episode was aired back in 1995, way before smartwatches became a reality. Fast forward to the present day, and smartwatches have become increasingly popular, with companies like Apple, Samsung, and Fitbit leading the way. Smartwatches have come a long way since their inception, and they're no longer just an extension of your smartphone. Today's smartwatches can do everything from monitoring your heart rate and tracking your fitness to making phone calls and sending texts. They've become an essential part of our lives, providing us with a range of features and functionalities that make our lives easier and more efficient. In 2024, we can expect smartwatches to become even more prevalent, with more people than ever before wearing them on their wrists. We might see advancements in technology, such as longer battery life, better health monitoring capabilities, and even more integrations with other devices, such as smart home systems and cars. With the rise of wearable technology, it's clear that the future is all about connectivity and convenience. Smartwatches will be at the forefront of this trend, providing us with a seamless and integrated experience that brings together all of our devices and data. However, as with any technology, there are also some concerns about the impact of smartwatches on our privacy and security. We can expect to see more regulations and safeguards put into place to protect our personal information, as well as more emphasis on cybersecurity. Overall, it's clear that smartwatches are here to stay, and we can expect them to become an even bigger part of our lives in 2024 and beyond. The Simpsons may have been ahead of their time, but their prediction about smartwatches taking over was spot on.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be sucked into a black hole, I'm gonna be sucked into oblivion, I'm gonna be nothing, and what's gonna be coming out the other side, I don't know.
Number 2. Virtual reality taking over. In the 1995 episode of The Simpsons called Treehouse of Horror 3, Homer Simpson is seen using virtual reality. In this episode, Homer uses a virtual reality headset to enter a 3D world and interact with various objects and characters. The segment is called Homer, and it's a parody of the science fiction film Tron. This episode is another example of The Simpsons' uncanny ability to predict future technological advancements, as VR technology was not widely available or popular at the time of its release. Fast forward to the present day, and VR technology has come a long way. There are now a variety of VR headsets available, ranging from high-end devices like the Oculus Rift and HTC Vive, to more affordable options like the Samsung Gear VR and Google Cardboard. The technology has been used in gaming, education, healthcare, and even in space exploration. In 2024, we can expect VR to become even more widespread and mainstream. With more people owning VR headsets, we'll see more immersive experiences being developed, including virtual tours of museums, concerts, and travel destinations. We might also see advancements in VR technology that make the experience even more realistic, such as better graphics, haptic feedback, and full-body tracking. The Simpsons also predicted that VR would have a negative impact on society, with people becoming more isolated and disconnected from the real world. This is a valid concern, as the immersive nature of VR can make people feel like they're living in a different world. However, many experts believe that VR can also be used to enhance social experiences, such as multiplayer gaming and virtual meetups. There are also concerns about the potential health risks associated with prolonged VR use, such as eye strain, nausea, and headaches. As VR becomes more widespread, it's important that these risks are properly addressed and mitigated. Overall, it's clear that VR is here to stay, and we can expect it to become an even bigger part of our lives in 2024 and beyond. The Simpsons may have been ahead of their time with their prediction, But as technology continues to advance, their vision of a world dominated by virtual reality may not be too far off.
Let's go home, please. Okay, here's what I've been thinking.
Number 3. Self-driving cars everywhere. In a 2005 episode, the Simpson family visits a car show where they see a self-driving car. At the time, this was nothing more than science fiction. However, in 2024, we might just see self-driving cars everywhere, with companies like Tesla and Google already testing their self-driving cars on the roads. It's only a matter of time before they become mainstream. Self-driving cars are vehicles that are capable of navigating and driving on their own, without the need for human intervention. They rely on a range of sensors, cameras, and other technologies to detect their surroundings, make decisions, and avoid obstacles. The benefits of self-driving cars are numerous, including improved safety, reduced traffic congestion, and increased mobility for people who are unable to drive. In 2024, we can expect to see more self-driving cars on the roads, with advancements in technology and improvements in safety standards making them more accessible and affordable. We might also see the emergence of new types of self-driving vehicles, such as delivery trucks, buses, and even flying cars. However, the widespread adoption of self-driving cars also raises a number of concerns and challenges. For example, there are still safety concerns related to the technology, and there are questions about liability in the event of accidents. There are also ethical questions related to the decision-making processes of self-driving cars, such as who is responsible when an autonomous vehicle is involved in an accident. Despite these challenges, the benefits of self-driving cars are clear, and it's likely that they will become an increasingly common sight on our roads in 2024 and beyond. The Simpsons once again demonstrated their prescience in predicting this trend, as self-driving cars are already in development and being tested by several major automakers and tech companies.
Mother, it's a self-driving car.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, what am I gonna do with you? Look, they take our insurance.
Number 4. Evolution of robots in everyday life. The Simpsons have always been fascinated by robots, and they've made numerous predictions about the role of robots in our future. In one episode, we see Homer Simpson working at a factory where he's replaced by a robot. This episode was aired in 1992, and while it might have seemed far-fetched at the time, it's becoming increasingly common in today's world. In 2024, we can expect to see more robots in our daily lives, with advancements in technology and improvements in affordability making them more accessible to consumers and businesses alike. We might see robots performing tasks such as cleaning, cooking, and even providing healthcare services. The benefits of robots are numerous, including increased efficiency, reduced labor costs, and improved safety. They can also perform tasks that are too dangerous or difficult for humans, such as working in hazardous environments or performing surgeries. However, the widespread adoption of robots also raises a number of concerns and challenges. For example, there are concerns about the impact of robots on the job market, as they may replace human workers in some industries. There are also ethical questions related to the use of robots, such as who is responsible when a robot malfunctions or causes harm. Despite these challenges, the benefits of robots are clear, and it's likely that they will become an increasingly common sight in our daily lives in 2024 and beyond. The Simpsons once again demonstrated their foresight in predicting this trend, as robots are already being developed and deployed in a variety of industries and settings. Number 5. Global warming and climate change. The Simpsons have always been a reflection of our society, and they've never shied away from addressing important issues. In one episode, Lisa Simpson becomes an environmental activist and protests against pollution. This episode was aired in 1990, and since then, we've seen the devastating effects of global warming and climate change. It's safe to say that this is one prediction we don't want to see come true in 2024, but unfortunately, it's a reality we might have to face. The 5th and final prediction from The Simpsons for 2024 is related to global warming and climate change. This prediction is particularly relevant given the ongoing debate and concern surrounding the impact of human activity on the environment. Global warming and climate change refer to the gradual increase in the Earth's temperature and changes in weather patterns, which are largely attributed to human activities, such as the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes. The consequences of these changes include rising sea levels, more extreme weather events, and habitat loss for plants and animals. In The Simpsons, the impact of global warming and climate change has been explored in several episodes. For example, in the episode Lisa the Tree Hugger, Lisa becomes an environmental activist and tries to save a tree that is slated for destruction by a corporation. In another episode, The Winter of Our Monetized Content, the family's hometown of Springfield experiences an unseasonably warm winter, which causes a range of problems, such as a mosquito outbreak and a lack of snow for winter sports. In 2024, we can expect that the issue of global warming and climate change will continue to be a major concern, with governments and organizations around the world working to mitigate the impact of human activity on the environment. This may involve the development of new technologies, such as renewable energy sources and carbon capture and storage systems, as well as policies and regulations to encourage more sustainable practices. However, addressing the issue of global warming and climate change also requires individual action and responsibility. This may involve making lifestyle changes such as reducing energy consumption, using public transportation or electric vehicles, and supporting businesses and organizations that prioritize sustainability. The Simpsons have long been known for their social commentary and satire, and their exploration of global warming and climate change is no exception. By highlighting the impact of human activity on the environment, The Simpsons have brought attention to an important issue that will continue to be a concern in 2024 and beyond.
You do not want to be around for that.
I have some adjustments to make.
Well, there you have it, folks. The Simpsons' predictions for 2024 are sure to leave us all scratching our heads and wondering just how the show managed to get it right yet again. From the rise of AI technology to the possibility of an alien invasion, the future looks both exciting and uncertain. One thing's for sure, we can always count on The Simpsons to provide us with a little bit of insight and a whole lot of laughs. So as we gear up for what's to come, let's take a moment to appreciate the genius of this beloved show and its uncanny ability to predict the future. Who knows? Maybe we'll all be tuning in to see what they predict for 2030. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
God, Bart, groundskeeper Willie was in my nightmare too, but he got me with hedge clippers.